The following is an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.
Actually, we went into halftime. We had 9 and A&T had 8. But in the second half, in that third quarter, which was just a nemesis for us all the way around, offensively, we kind of got out of sync. We were a little too loose with the ball, and I thought they did a great job of capitalizing in that area. I think the scoring, it really hurt us in there. We never were able to close that gap. We gave up 26 points in the third quarter, and then there was a differential in two areas. If you look at the free throws made, and then if you look at the rebounds. They out-rebounded us by a total of 5, I think, overall. And then the free throws, we left so many points out there on the free throw line. We were 16 for 24. And so those things really make a difference for us. Our goal tonight, and certainly at this point in the season, you got to be around. It's got to be less than 12 turnovers a night, where you think you've done a great job of valuing that basketball. And tonight, we doubled that. And so we'll continue to work and get better. The young women fought hard. They had great energy, but we still have some work to do.
How much of a mismatch was it trying to guard McCray down low? It seemed like she could just get whatever she wanted down there, number 14.
Well, I thought we did a solid job in the first half. We began to get some fouls in the second half, and then fatigue was a play. And then we were kind of young and thin in the post. And so a couple of times when we were supposed to be in a double team, we were kind of late getting there. And she's a fifth-year player, she, I thought, did an experienced job of just turning and finishing. So she's a solid post player in this conference, And so for us tonight, we didn't do as well as we wanted to in the second half.
You guys mentioned you're thin. Are Taisha and Maya injured?
Yes, we do have some injuries that we're trying to heal from, but they should be back soon.
Yeah, how much did that hurt in the post to not have the same depth that maybe you've had all season and the same size that you've had all season?
Well, in those 2, and you mentioned 2, and actually it's 3, Brianna McClendon is another one of those posts that wasn't available tonight for us. But what our position is as a team is anytime somebody's hurt, it's next man up. And so as they're healing and getting ready and getting themselves ready to come back, those individuals, their teammates are supposed to be able to hold a line until they get back. And so, yes, we missed them, but, each night is an opportunity within itself, and we have to be ready in that moment with who we have ready to go.
Defensively, what were they doing on Morgan to kind of shut her down out there?
Well, I think a lot of it was they did a lot of denying in terms of the wing with the pressure. And so initially in the first half, we did a better job with our cuts and our angles and just being ready to pass. And several times when we actually had Morgan open, we were a little bit delayed with the pass or consumed looking at the pressure as opposed to head and eyes up and seeing the entire floor. But overall, I thought the young women did a better job as the game came on. We played throughout, did not play to the score. We definitely have to get better with our finishing power as a unit, which was an issue for us. But defensively in spurts there, we were able to also force A&T into 15 turnovers in tonight.
You mentioned that pressure. Is that what kind of resulted in a couple of the shot clock violations on offense early in the game?
Yes, it was. And at that time, just not cutting as hard and not moving with purpose on some possessions kind of hurt us at times.
Well, we always talk about the third quarter. The third quarter is really big for us. When you come out and you play the third quarter and you're already down, you don't really want to give away more points in the third quarter. So we gave away too many points in the third quarter to begin the quarter. And so that's what kind of hurt us.
What were they doing to kind of take you guys out of your rhythm? It felt like you guys never quite were able to get your feet under you.
Like Coach said, it felt like they turned up their pressure on the second half. And we, like she talked about, cutting. We didn't cut as hard as we were in the first half, so that was a difference as well.
Is this kind of what you guys, what were you expecting, and what were kind of your points of emphasis entering into this game?
Well, it's certainly wasn't what we were expecting. We definitely wanted to come out with a win. But as far as points of emphasis, we just wanted to do our best, knowing that our post wasn't as strong, the core, on McCray, and also watching where Dana Brown was.
Did it feel kind of like, if McCray was out of the game, they could just switch and all of a sudden, kill you guys from the perimeter? Did it feel like they were just attacking you from every point?
A little bit. They had Dana on the outside and McCray on the inside. So, yeah, you definitely got to look inside and outside. But you kind of wanted to be more so outside than inside, and McCray was definitely a big help for them. So.
Where do you guys kind of go from here? I think you're on a 4-game losing streak. What do you need to do to kind of turn it around?
We just got to continue to stay positive and know that we're getting better. We're doing our best to get better, and we regardless of what our record is.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.